Yes, I'm originally from a little town called Oslo, Norway. And as you can see here, I was born into a rather ordinary family. My parents were probably not unlike your own. And here they are coming home from church. My father was a successful businessman, and my mother was a financial advisor. My mother was also Miss Donut of 1957. Here's our palatial estate home after the renovation. My father was also quite an inventor. And here he is in our basement. This thing always made my ears bleed a little. And here's his most successful invention. Now we could afford to move to a more affluent neighborhood, with well-manicured lawns and beautiful tree-lined streets. The Helms bakery truck would come by each day. Bacon donuts. Sometimes I would pretend to have a toothache. And here's the reason why. Grandpa was a motivational speaker, and Grandma was a real thrill seeker. Grandma also spent time making her medicine in the backyard. She had lots of friends. My Uncle Bill had real leadership qualities. He was foreman on the Mount Rushmore project. Well, for a while he was. Then he became a high-rise window washer. Here's the last known photo of him. I really excelled at school. My scholastic aptitude was measured to be above average. I won second place in the art contest and a visit with a school psychologist. My teachers were very strict. Here's my little sister in our kitchen. And here she is with her dog. It slept anywhere it wanted to. My sister was also very athletic. And then one day our house burned down. It turned out my sister had to visit a psychologist too. Once my parents tried dropping her off at the orphans' picnic. Then they took her to the alligator farm. The alligators liked her a lot. I still miss her a little. Once our neighbor brought over something he found in his basement. It bit my dad. And he had an adverse reaction. My mom had a reaction too. Although she never recovered, we still feel her presence. I became a Republican at an early age and went to all their meetings. Being musically talented, I joined the symphony orchestra. I had a summer job teaching a swim class, but never had a student graduate. Here's my first car. It was really cool. Then I moved into these really crappy apartments and enjoyed exclusive vacations. My neighbors were always fun to visit with, and I always knew when it was time to go home. Even at an early age, I had a way with women. As a teenager, I was quite the ladies' man. Then I decided it was time to choose a wife. My Becky. Here she is again, third from the left, making room for more beer. Her dog wasn't as tough as it looked. In fact, it was rather tender. I don't think my dog liked her. Her car truly reflected her maturity level. You know, I thought Fluffy had run away. I really got to clean out my closets more often. My therapist, Mrs. Crabtree, really helps me a lot, especially with my troublesome dreams. She gave me this coping card, and it seems to help a little. Then I got a job with Southern California Edison. I operate the electrical power grid, a decision they will probably regret. I think they will remember me long after I retire. Here at work, we uphold the highest levels of dignity. Once I submitted an idea for reducing company vehicle accidents, and my cost-saving idea for the emergency exit was embraced. Now I could afford to move into a country club home. And I got a new car. I found a variety of ways to invest my money. Here's my latest financial investment. I'm hoping film will make a comeback. Like my father, I too began to invent things, like a home fire alarm. And my no snooze alarm clock. And I thought this could be a real time saver. I still find time to experiment a little. My hobbies include discipline and making squirrel lamps. Well, I hope this has given you a better understanding of who I am. If I can chew through my restraints, I'll try to surprise you with a visit. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.